Police in the United States, who are investigating a mass shooting at a primary school in Nashville, say the attacker legally purchased 7 guns and hid them at the family home. Audrey Hale, a 28-year-old former pupil, shot 6 people dead, including 3 children, all 9 years old, and the school's head teacher, before being shot and killed by officers. There have already been 130 mass shootings in the US this year alone. A mass shooting is when at least 4 people are shot in one attack. And since January, nearly 10,000 people have been killed by firearms. More than 400 of them have been children under the age of 18. Our North America correspondent Nomia Iqbal sent this report from Nashville, a warning it contains some distressing footage.
This is the moment when Audrey Hale prepares to kill. The 28-year-old turns up at the school in a car, shoots the glass to get inside, and then stalks the halls with a rifle. Minutes later, police officers Michael Colazzo and Rex Engelbert arrive.
Let's go!
Footage released by police shows when Officer Engelbert enters the school.
Door.
After a room-to-room search of the ground floor,
Sounds like it's upstairs.
They hear gunfire upstairs and head to intercept.
Push an LPV up.
As he rounds the corner, one of the officers spots the attacker and takes the shot. Police say the assailant, Audrey Hale, carefully planned the attack and that she was born a woman but recently identified on social media as a man. Her victims were 9-year-olds Evelyn, Hallie and William, and 3 staff members, Cynthia Peake, Mike Hill and Catherine Kuntz, the head teacher.
Police say Audrey Hale was a former student here at the school, had no criminal record, and that resentment may have been a motive.
A friend of Hale's has told the BBC Tonight they communicated moments before the attack.
I received an Instagram DM from Audrey, basically stating that I would see her on the news later on this evening and something tragic was about to happen. I was just speechless. Like, I'm just like, I'm sorry. Like, I am still trying to wrap my head around like what we are going through as a city.
Officers say Hale had a manifesto and could have killed more people.
We've determined that Audrey bought 7 firearms from 5 different local gun stores here legally. 3 of those weapons were used yesterday during this horrific tragedy. She was under care, doctor's care, for an emotional disorder. Law enforcement knew nothing about the treatment she was receiving.
It's caused President Biden to renew his call to ban assault rifles, the type used in this shooting. He and lawmakers from both sides passed major gun safety legislation last year, but many Republicans say a ban goes too far.
The grief here is unimaginable, but it's also familiar. Mass shootings are now a regular occurrence here in America. I've reported on a few, and what I tend to hear from people and what I've been hearing today is they say we don't do politics, we do prayers. But guns are political. This is a deeply conservative state, and even the Republican lawmaker who represents the district here published a Christmas card last year which appeared to show him with his family, including young children, proudly holding assault rifles, a type of rifles that President Biden has once again called to ban. But when you talk about a ban, when you mention that word, when you even talk about restrictions, people here don't want to hear it. They believe a ban or a restriction would be an infringement upon their constitutional right to bear arms. And what people here are much more focused on is praising the police officers for their quick reaction in shooting the assailant.
Nomia Iqbal, thank you.